Good evening, everyone. A proposed Missouri law would crack down on illegal immigrants in a way that opponents believe would put U.S. citizens in jail. And tonight, another big change is waiting in the wings that could bring Arizona's tough new immigration law to Missouri. Chris Hernandez explains the controversy. Chris?
Well, good evening, Mark and Elizabeth. Several metro groups are in Jefferson City right now to testify in a House committee meeting. But they got a surprise when they arrived. The bill's sponsor is now floating a substitute that would change Missouri's immigration laws to more closely match the new controversial law in Arizona.
25% of the members of St. Sabina Church in Belton are Latino. Becky Fensky works at the church and helps a local charity. She worries that the way the bill is written, she could go to jail for helping someone with food, clothing, or giving them a ride, all because of their immigration status.
My first thought was, oh my gosh, I could be in jail tomorrow. I could be that person. I don't know what they were thinking when they wrote it.
She and the parish priest are headed to Jefferson City to testify against the bill. He compares it to a law in Oklahoma.
A place to stay or to take them to the grocery store, because then you're also helping them. Well, in Oklahoma, the bishops just threw up their hand and said, well, then take us first, because we will be helping people.
These Rockhurst students have been collecting petitions to take to the state capitol with them. They say the bill is offensive and poorly written.
They could be facing felony charges for simply transporting themselves in the state, which I have still yet to understand what exactly that means, on a bike, on a trike, walking.
The bill's sponsor, State Rep Mark Parkinson of St. Charles, says he wants to crack down on illegal immigration because it's a serious problem in the state. He says illegals may be taking jobs away from citizens, and Parkinson says it's not a racial issue to him.
Parkinson has not yet decided whether to introduce the substitute that's modeled after Arizona's law. The draft is written. It might be introduced after tonight's hearing. That hearing was supposed to start at 5, but it has been delayed, Mark and Elizabeth, because the House is still in its main session working on budget bills.
Wow. So it sounds like it's up in the air. How close is this to becoming a reality, the substitute?
Well, I'll tell you what. The substitute is right here. I've got a copy of it. It is written and ready to go. Now, lawmakers often do write substitutes and amendments that don't get introduced, but usually they do it because they want to introduce it.
You bet. All right, we'll be watching.
Let us know.
Thanks.